A few weeks earlier, the ground beneath his feet had collapsed. Lucas had come home from work exhausted, feeling a strange weight in his chest that he couldn't quite explain. But nothing could have prepared him for what he found when he opened the front door that night. Helena, her eyes red and her voice shaking, confessed that she had been in contact again with her ex-boyfriend Augusto. And it didn't stop there. Augusto, like a ghost refusing to fade away, had planted a cruel doubt in the air. Luna might not be Lucas's daughter. Those words burned into his mind like scars. Lucas tried to push the thought away, tried to ignore the feeling that his world had changed forever. He loved Luna with every fiber of his being. He had raised that little girl from the very beginning. It was he who held her tiny, uncertain hands when she took her first steps, who chased away her nightmares in the middle of the night. And yet, the doubt gnawed at him. In a moment of desperation, he agreed to take a DNA test. The days that followed were pure torture. He couldn't sleep. When the envelope finally arrived, his hands trembled as he opened it. And there it was, the confirmation of what he had always known deep down. Luna was his daughter. By blood or not, she was his. The relief was so overwhelming that he cried for the first time in years. But the damage that suspicion had left in his relationship with Helena wasn't so easily erased. He still couldn't understand why she had let Augusto come back into their lives. That morning, while Helena went out to run some errands, Lucas took the opportunity to be fully present with his daughter. He gathered the Legos and built not just a castle with her, but a safe place where the two of them could hide from the recent wounds. And when their castle was finished, he played one of Luna's favorite children's songs. Smiling as he watched her excitement, he reached for her tiny hands and gently pulled her into a dance across the living room. Luna's dark curls spun in circles as she giggled, and Lucas felt a peace he hadn't known in a long time. It was pure love, simple and unquestionable. Helena returned a little later than she had planned. She was still struggling to process everything they had been through in the past weeks. As she stepped into the house, she heard the music coming from the living room and passing through the kitchen. She noticed the laptop open on the table. A short video clip played on a loop, footage of Lucas and Luna from that very morning, playing, building, dancing. She saw Lucas's smile, the tenderness in his gestures, the infinite patience as he helped Luna fit the tiny colored pieces together. A lump rose in her throat, and soon silent tears slid down her cheeks. It wasn't the joy on her daughter's face that moved her so deeply. It was the genuine love in Lucas's eyes. He had always been the safe harbor for both of them. And in that moment, Helena realized just how much she had risked losing. She entered the living room quietly, watching them for a few more moments before clearing her throat softly. Lucas turned, and when he saw her, he gently set Luna down on the rug and walked over to Helena without saying a word. She wrapped her arms tightly around him, her tears soaking into his shirt. "Thank you," she whispered, her voice trembling. "Thank you for your patience, for your love, and for being the incredible father that you are." In the days that followed, Helena and Lucas filed for a restraining order against Augusto. They had weathered a painful storm, but they emerged from it stronger, bound by the certainty of their love for each other and the unbreakable bond they shared with Luna. Their little family, imperfect, scarred, and deeply human, was more than enough. It was everything.